Good morning, Ross Jason Boom. Why? It's 10 o'clock a.m. on Monday, February the 27th, 2017. Well, today let's talk about Canada and the hidden concentration camp it is, the human control, the human rights laws and ethics violation. You get strung along your whole life, you never make enough money, inadequate, Article 25, and it's a concentration camp, psychological torturing you with negative influences the entire way. Yep. Trying to provoke you to be a thief or a criminal, so you be a criminal, like I said before, and harm you. You can't get proper dental work, you never have enough money, you never get enough holidays, and you never enjoy life. And every time you turn around, they want to assault you and make your life even worse. Absolutely fucking pathetic. The most bullying I've ever heard and seen after seeing all these BC workplace bullying things and Canadian workplace bullying and sexual harassments from the RCMP on the TV and military as well. Complete bullying of human beings. Psychologically assaulting people that are looking for jobs and never paying them enough and giving them incentives to keep going on. They're just being assaulted and abused, that they're not good enough to be Canadian citizens and good enough to have a higher education or jobs and have more money so they can get a better life and have families and everything else like that. Like I said, giant concentration camp, human trafficking control, and human rights laws and ethics violations of Canada. Absolutely pathetic that this life of 44 years of being assaulted by other people's ignorance, think they're better than everybody else, and forced to sit here. Recruitment's changed to get into the military, policing, and educational system because they seem to come to here, this country, at the same ages with more money than they ever thought they could have, or more money than us Canadians at the age of 20 or 40 or whatnot have in life. How do they get so much money? Can they prove where their money come from? Is it drugs, gang-related, prostitution? Where's it from? I'm sure not allowed to have that much money in the bank. You take my jobs away, make my life difficult every time I have $500 in the bank. Seems like that. You know I have a loan, and what do? You cut me off work so I can't pay that loan or a mortgage too. So I have to sell everything I have because I can't find a job to keep paying my loans. Because why? You go get a loan. You have to have so much for your loan, so much for food, so much for bills. Doesn't work. You can't get a loan on minimum wage. Human trafficking control, concentration camp, Canada in a nutshell, or else life would be a lot more better. Sorry about my little jittering. Just sucks sometimes. Waking up at night, freaked out because there's somebody angry out there or some weird smell, and not getting a good night's sleep. Or enjoying anything about life when a doctor's stressed out and all they're doing is handing out medications and talking to people for 15, 20 minutes max and taking 7 months off as a holiday or a sabbatical, and we're only getting 2 weeks, and we're more stressed out than them on any job site, working out in the elements and breaking hands and shooting yourselves with nailer guns or cutting your hand with a saw. And these people are just sitting around filling out prescriptions. Oh, next. Oh, you need some more ibuprofen. Tylenol. Penicillin. Oh, Prozac. Oh, Invega. Oh, didn't tell you what's wrong with it. Didn't sign the consent forms on the harmful things either. So you didn't consent for it, even if you bought it, because you read all this stuff that this is the harmful things it could do, the side effects, neglecting your job as well. Anyhow, human control and trafficking, human rights violations, Canada concentration camp, pain and suffering the entire life that one can't live an adequate life, housing way too much, food way too much, no difference than 100 years ago. Land was $100 in Toronto for a lot and put a house on it, and now that house is worth $2.4 million, just like downtown Vancouver too. or the settler of 160 acres for $10, according to the Encyclopedia Canada. Encyclopedia Canada doesn't have the prices for every city in it either. Missing the map that has the time lapse on it as well. Anyhow, take her easy.